Hello again. Brighter day for much of the country. Not as many showers around, but some wet and windy weather is on the way for Friday and the weekend. That is brewing down here to the southwest, an intensifying area of low pressure that is drifting northwards. There's another one as well. These two are going to combine to bring the wet and windy spell. But they're not with us yet. We've seen an area of low pressure disappearing. There are still quite a few showers across parts of Scotland to come today, and we'll see a sprinkling elsewhere. But for many, certainly compared to most of this week, it's drier, brighter, bit more in the way of sunshine, and the winds are lighter too. Could still be some heavy showers across East Anglia later on, and across northern Scotland still some lively downpours, but generally a good deal drier and brighter than recent days. And with those lighter winds and a bit more brightness, it does feel a little bit warmer too, with temperatures close to average for the time of year, perhaps still a little below in places. 18, 19 across the north, with a bit of sunshine across eastern areas into the low 20s. That first weather system, though, will start to increase the cloud across southwest Wales and Northern Ireland during this evening, bringing some outbreaks of rain in here, and then eyes down to the southwest as it not only turns wet, but it turns very windy as we head through the early hours. Elsewhere, many central and eastern parts, much of central and northern Scotland will have a dry night with clear spells. We may dip down to single figures across the far north, but for most we'll start Friday in the teens. It is going to be turning increasingly wet and windy, though, during Friday. We'll already start with some heavy bursts of rain and some very gusty winds. The winds really picking up through the day. Now, these gusts of winds could cause some disruption. Nothing exceptional about the numbers. We're talking, 35, 45, maybe 50 miles an hour on coast and hills. But because of the time of year, it is unseasonably windy. There'll be a lot of people travelling as well. So we do have a Met Office yellow warning in place for southwest England, parts of South and West Wales for those winds. The heavy rain will be an extra feature. Some pretty grim conditions on the roads tomorrow. That rain will spread across all of Wales, towards the Midlands and up towards Northern Ireland by around lunchtime. Outbreaks of rain then across eastern and northern England through the afternoon. The far southwest may actually turn a little dry, but all the while these blustery conditions across Wales and southwest England continue. Parts of central Scotland will dry up after a damp start, and here we may even see a bit of brightness developing. Temperatures, again, generally high teens, low 20s with a bit of brightness across the southeast, but for many, it'll feel a lot cooler tomorrow because of the wind and the outbreaks of rain, which don't stop tomorrow afternoon. They're going to continue to track northwards through the evening, so the rain will spread into southern Scotland. Some heavy rain likely to linger in Northern Ireland. That's something we need to watch. Turning a bit more showery further south, but you can see the swirl here, the way the winds are moving around. That's that area of low pressure which develops. And look at this chart for a weekend in July. It isn't pretty, is it? And in fact, the winds, as those isobars squeeze together on the southern flank, likely to be pretty gusty for much of Saturday across parts of England, especially the Midlands, southeastern areas and East Anglia. Again, nothing exceptional about the numbers, but just the time of year could cause some disruption, so we have a Met Office warning in place for that. The low does start to drift away up to the northeast by Sunday. The isobars open up a little bit, so Sunday more sunshine and blustery showers, and the wind's certainly a lot lighter in the south on Sunday compared to Saturday. But plenty going on. Do keep up to date with the warnings throughout the weekend, and keep up to date generally with the weather by following us on social media.